Alright, this is my 30-second session for my Duel Masochist challenge. Last time we got Avermax, and I did some testing, and I think the best deck I could use with him, if I just wanted to spam him out quickly, was with Pendulums. Now, I'm not good with Pendulums, though. I did some testing on stream, I didn't really go anywhere. I did some more testing offline, and I got a little bit more of the hang of it, but the issue I have with the deck is I basically cannot run, I cannot run many spells and traps. I only have 9 here, and frankly, 2 of these just search me more Pendulums anyway, so it's realistically 7. And I think if I run any more than that, then I run the risk of not being able to make at least an Avermax, right? Because basically, if I'm going first, I would need to have, at least generally speaking, 4 Pendulums in hand to do anything, basically. But I did some testing, and some hands works out really good. I found Bunbuku is probably the best for advantage, because this guy, I normal summon him, I grab... what's it? The other Magispector, this guy, the Raccoon Porcupine. I normal summon him, Porcupine gets added to the hand, special summon him. I link off these two for Herald of Mirage, because it has good arrows. Then I set 2 more scales, and I pen summon, and that's literally Avermax right there. So something like that can make Avermax with just 3 Pendulum cards, which is pretty good. And if I have Bunbuku in hand and not the other card, the Porcupine, then, for example, I might be able to make Avermax plus a Redoer. But the majority of the time, I'm only going to be able to make 1 Avermax. I have to put, basically my entire hand into doing it. And I think I don't like that much, because it's... For one, it plays into Nibiru and Maxi a lot. And, obviously I didn't see this during my solo mode testing, which you probably saw this here. I went into the Element Sabers solo mode to test this out, because there's some cards you get as rewards, but frankly, I'm never going to use Element Sabers, so I thought that was probably the safest one to test out some lines in. But, there's things I can do with this. Other good cards for it is, the Valance. If I have a Valance, I could probably, especially Scion, make Avermax plus Redoer. If I have 2 Ignites or any of the normal Pendulums I can normal summon, I can also probably make Avermax fairly easy. It's on the verge of being okay, but to me it just doesn't seem worth it to dump my entire hand into 1 Avermax. Versus the Xyz deck, where I realistically only need 2 monsters to make Redoer, and then if the rest of my hand is spells or traps, I can back it up with that. Or sometimes I could sit on a decent floodgate, Wang Hu, to back up the Redoer. And of course it also plays less into Maxi and Nibiru. So I think for now, I'm not going to use this deck. It's on the verge. If I get more cards that are Bunbuku, or maybe cards like Monkey Board, I suppose, stuff like that, where it's a very simple advantage engine for a Pendulum monster, then maybe. Or hell, even just getting more Ignites, or cards like this. Just normal summonable, normal Pendulum monsters would do a lot. And on that matter too, I could also get it with a second Link Spider would help a lot too. just to have another accessible Link one. So right now, it just doesn't feel that worth it. I'd also probably have to cut out like some of these like non-pendulum cards I have here that I kind of just pushed in there to fill in space. Because if I'm trying to set up as much advantage to like make Avermax and Redoer, then I need to have like as many pendulums I can spam up before a pendulum summon, link them off, and then do the pendulum summon, right? So right now it doesn't feel like it's that good yet. But it's close. We'll have to see. I'll have to keep an eye out on the pendulums I get. Yeah, otherwise I don't think we're going to do that. I think instead I'm going to continue playing this deck. I did put the Avermax in here. So if I do end up in a scenario where I can put out 4 bodies, then, and like Avermax outs their board, then I could do that. So it's just going to be another option in the toolbox, which is always good to have. And I think aside from that, I also made another change for this deck too. So I took out Super Rush Recklessly, or Super Rush Headlong, whatever it's called. Because it was basically the last card I had in the deck that was basically a battle trap. It's not actually a battle trap, but basically was. So I took it out because it's not an actual interrupt. Like it has saved me quite a bit. But it's also not an actual interrupt, which I think is probably more valuable. Is something that can interrupt my opponent, like say Book of Moon or Chalice or Foolish Return, stuff like that are actually good interrupts. And I put in this. I want to experiment with this a little bit and see if I can actually get some decent advantage off of it. It's a card that comes out of the graveyard whenever Redoer uses his effect, which is good. The problem is most of the time I'm going to use the dodge effect on my opponent's turn. So like if I just summon out this guy, it's just going to be a dead thing. And this butterfly is just going to be dead on the field, basically. But yeah. Those are the changes I made, which is a lot to talk about today, but that's fine. Let's go and get into it. I need to remember to switch the decks. I guess another way to put it is that I like that my Xyz deck has more layered interactions. It's not all in on the combo to make Avermax, right? So like say I go all into Avermax and I just get hit by Raigeki or Dark Hole. That's gonna suck so much because I just have nothing left, but with this Xyz deck, I could go like half my hand goes into monsters and the other half of the hand goes into spells and traps. It's a lot more layered that way. So that's, I think, actually a pretty strong aspect of it I hadn't considered yet. Okay, let's see here. We have Closed Forest, Dragon's Mind. Since we have Dragon's Mind, probably best if I go for Michaelis or Time Thief. And not Time Thief, for Utopia. If we do that, that's pretty good. They must have Max C. Yeah, there's the fucking Max C. That's annoying. think I have to play into it, though. Do they have Uolos, too? Or they might have Imperm. It could be Imperm. I think if it's Imperm, we might as well just do Michaelis then. I'm assuming it's Imperm. Yeah, it really sucks my opponent's gonna pot a Greed off of this here, but I don't really have much of a choice. Hopefully the Closed Forest and the Dragon's Mind is good enough to actually stop them here, but we'll see. They are thinking very hard. I mean, if you want to Imperm her, go ahead. They are thinking so hard on this. Detach you. That's fine. I think they're playing Blue Eyes, which, if that is the case, Closed Forest actually does quite a lot here, thankfully. Because most of the time you don't play Effect Veiler unless you really want a lot of extra copies of, like, Imperm, basically. Now, it's not going to stop their entire combo, but it will stop them from milling Blue Eyes with the field spell they search off of the late one. Yeah, it is Blue Eyes. Makes sense. I mean, I could hit this. I'm tempted to just hit it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit it. Fuck it. The only thing I'm scared of is that this might activate Jet Dragon. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. We're gonna recur the Dragon's Mind. Man, I love this counter trap. It's actually so good. Book of Moon's fine. It's a good interrupt. Okay, we're gonna activate this again. We're gonna add in the deck a little bit. I'm assuming these are bluffs, but even so, it'll be nice to just try to get rid of them here. They set this one last. So I feel like, let's see, Sangan. Really, Sangan, huh? Okay. Okay, that's very weird, but alright. I'm gonna set the Book of Moon. So if they do like a normal summon whatever, I think we just book it instead. We're gonna save the Dragon's Mind. I honestly can't believe they are actually playing Blue Eyes with Tenbai. Well, they can make the Link one with this. Does it even matter? What does the Link one do for them if they can't get the field spell? Let me look this up and check. Spirit. You can take one Mausoleum from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Tribute this card, especially one with Blue Eyes. I mean, they could get out Blue Eyes that way. I guess let's go ahead and book it. If their hand is clogged up with Blue Eyes... Actually, I should have waited until he searched. But we're fine. Alright. What was the stats on that guy? 200 defense, okay. We can do a lot of damage here, which isn't bad. Let me think here. I do have Succession. Is there anything funky I can do here? I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Nah. We'll save it just in case for something else. We're gonna attack over that with this. And then we'll do a direct attack and pop the last backer he has here. Morgan? What the hell? What? Is he... Okay, at this point I'm thinking maybe he's a bot? But then, like... Why would you have this? That turns off your effect failures. I mean, I guess it's good for battle, but still, it's... Guess so. I don't know. That's such a weird choice. I don't get it. Crazy, I'm actually I have card advantage on top of my opponent here, which is kind of crazy. But he's going to normal summon his Tenpai card. We pop it with Dragon's Mind, and then what's he do? Cry? Yeah. He activates the effect, then we pop it. Pop and negate. I love this card. I mean, if he has Jet Dragon, that's like the only thing that screws me over here. Okay. I mean, that does suck. Yeah, he's got that one. Why is he playing this in Tenpai Blue Eyes? I guess that actually does give him a normal summon. I forgot it has that effect. But all he did with it was set! Maybe he recognized what this card actually does, so that's like, fuck, I can't do anything. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be goofy. Actually, no, this would be pretty good. If I make Pentastag, I revive with revive Michaelis. We do piercing damage, and that's probably gonna be game. Yeah, that's probably gonna be game. Let's go for it. Let's make Pentastag. This is the first time I've made Pentastag. But this situation is actually very good for it, I feel. And we're gonna revive Michaelis. Now we do piercing damage with this, which is pretty good. If he put the monster here, I probably would have just went for Deco Talker Extended. But this probably kills him. Okay, no, it's not quite, but it's gonna be very close. That's unfortunate. So that's gonna put him on the rope. And if he does try to mess around with the graveyard, we do have Foolish Return. I wish I had a Link 3 boss monster. That'd be very nice, but all I have is fucking Moral Sword at home. Also, him drawing 2 is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, place 1 True Light. I mean, I do have back removal here. Well, with this, rather. If he attacks Michaelis, this activates. Okay, so he has one in hand. Yeah, he has one in hand, so his hand was pretty bricked up. I had a feeling that was the case. But, let's see. What else can he do? Right, I need to shuffle that back, because if he goes into the Synchro Summon, he can make his cards not get destroyed. So let's go do that. So, if he doesn't have a tuner in hand, he can't go into a Synchro now. Monster Reborn, that sucks. Okay, he does get a tuner. Yeah. Thankfully, it doesn't have the effect activation when it's special summoned, but that does suck. Wait, he chose that, actually. That does suck, too. He said it. He said it. Okay, he can't use that, though. Unless it says otherwise. No? This isn't a tuner. Does he have a tuner hand? Okay, he doesn't. I think he's just cooked. I lose the Pentastag, that's okay. And then he attacks my Michaelis, and then he loses his board. He should have revived a tuner, and he wouldn't be in this situation. I think that's it. I think I win here. Does he have anything to say? He doesn't have anything to set. I think that's it. Alright. I guess he has the quick play. Which... Let me see what it does. I didn't read it. Apply one of these effects, or if you activate this card during the battle phase, you can apply any of them in sequence. Add one level 4 lower Fire Dragon from your deck to your hand. Special summon Fire Dragon from your hand. I doubt he has one in his hand. So we're safe here, I think. He can add it, but he can't apply the effect. Oh wait. Oh, apply one of these. Oh, you can apply them in sequence. Shoot. But he could do that. That's not good. Can't be destroyed by battle, that's... And this is another scenario where... if I... yeah. I'm gonna die anyway, so... that sucks. Man. That does suck. Okay, we might be able to survive with Clash. Leaves the field by card effect. This is cost. Yeah, it's cost, I think. Yeah, cost to do that. So, can't even reborn that. Hold on, wait. What's this say? You take no battle damage from battles while you fire dragon monsters, but hold on, this thing... if this does come back, you contribute this card, the next battle damage you take from a monster attack this turn is inflicted to your opponent instead. So, like, once this leaves the field... I'll go to activate this. Pop this. Wait. Wait. We'll activate this. Sink the attack of that guy. He still has no tuners now that I see this. Hello. You can target one in the graveyard. Is this a tuner? It's not. Takes no battle damage. Ooh. I swear to God, if he drew a Tenpai. He did. Fuck. That's not good. God, we were so close! I top decked into so many spells and traps. Like, that's the crazy thing. I took out an extra one. So this would happen less often. And it still happens here. I've only seen 3 monsters this entire duel. Absolutely wild. Not good. Probably cooked. We're so close. Like, if I got even a few monsters, I probably could have just made Cowboy and won that way. Which is a shame. I only have 17 spells and traps in here. I even, like, thinned the deck of 1 by searching the Carpet Divum. Damn it. Man. Yeah, we lost. Such a fucking shame. I even changed the deck so this would happen less often. It still happened. Oh well. Mal, how you doing? Fortunately, we lost that duel. We were very close to winning it. But we lost the last second there. I just kept on bricking and drawing into the wrong cards, basically. Let's see here. Flashing Souls is good, but it's not so good going first, so we might as well discard it. Just finish carving pumpkins with the kids. Nice. Also, he's Max CB, which sucks. This is the second duel in a row they've opened up Max C as well. That's annoying. And blasting Monster Mash, yeah. Unfortunately, I had to play into this. We have Ash too. You know what? Just screw it. Let's go for Wanku. That way he only gets one draw here, instead of the, like, +3 draws he would have normally gotten. We'll go ahead and set this and pass. A little risky. But I don't want to play into Maxi too hard here. Game? Okay. I don't know what was happening there. It wasn't my opponent thinking, it was just the game being slow. Hopefully, Wanku is very good against this deck. We'll see. I normally would have played the Closed Forest, but I wanted to see if Wanku is good enough to like kind of solo his deck here. I can Closed Forest and kind of screw him over. Draw 2 cards. Okay. That also sucks. He chose the Wanku. Main 2. My Monk is still alive, which is good. I still have Starry Dragon Cycle. Ooh, that's pretty good. Does that help out much against this deck? Actually, it does a lot. Okay, we're gonna Monk. Discard the Forest. Please don't have Ash. He drew Ash, didn't he? Oh my god, man. Come on, man. Guess... Fucking hell. I guess I'll summon out Paragon. This guy's just drawing into all the powerful staples, which really sucks. My fucking Monk got stopped twice, basically, thanks to Maxi and fucking Ash Blossom. Oh well. Go ahead and set this. Sucks so much when, like, my opponent just has all the answers. Which is often, because this challenge is difficult. Okay, we're gonna mirror. What's he got? Oh, that's waiting for me. I'm switching between tabs here real quick. I want to make sure I actually hit the loss button on the other game. I think I forgot to. No, I did. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose here. Unfortunately. Vespa Rocket. I can clear that. So that's about it. We'll go to Rocket. We'll send the Globe. We'll kill that. They have answers for everything. Jesus fucking Christ, man. They actually have answers for everything. This is ridiculous. Every time I try to do a single thing, he has, like, the perfect answer for it. Man. Every single perfect hand trap he would want. God damn, man. Chill. I'm just gonna crash these. I mean, I'd probably lose next turn anyway. All he needs is, like, a single normal summon and I'm dead. He also, like... he's refusing to go into the extra deck, which, to be fair, I have, like, negated most of his monsters here. But... if he did, this would be online. Yeah, we're just dead. That sucks some. Well, I'll wait it out and see. I can also do this, too, to survive. Watch him also have, like, fucking Ghost Bell. He's gonna have Ghost Bell. Max. I'm not even special summoning this turn, you idiot. I'm not even special summoning this turn. This goes back to my hand. It doesn't special summon itself. Jesus. Yeah, I had to do this to survive, but we're probably dead here. That's crazy. He opened up 2 of his maxis. Only 7 cards deep into his deck. That's so absurd. Why do they have this much crazy fucking luck? Like, what the hell? Fuck you. You fucked with me so much. I want to fuck you over one time, man. God damn. It's still crazy that, like, I have not gotten many monsters this duel either. Like, I've lowered the number of spells and traps a bit more just to avoid this, and it still happens where I don't draw that many monsters. Yeah, we're just dead here. Yep, that sucks. I mean, I could see if maybe, just maybe he goes into the extra deck. Because if he does, then we actually have a chance. If he doesn't, then we're just dead. Okay. Yeah, we're just dead here. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, these first two duels to start off with have been pretty bad. Like, the first guy I almost beat, and then last second he got to all of his fucking Tenpai engine, and that just sucked. And, like, again, I had the issue where I just didn't draw enough monsters. Like, realistically, I like 90% of the time I should have at least 2 monsters in the hand, and then that's usually good enough. I guess last duel I did have 2 monsters in the hand at least, but a lot of the times I still should have 3 monsters in the hand too. Let me check the odds on that, because I'm curious now. Because it feels like I've not been opening that. Well, I haven't been paying too much attention though. Yeah, if I have a 64.59% chance to have 3 monsters in the hand, which happened here to be fair. We're gonna go and do this. Actually, I could kind of cook a bit. I could cook a little bit, actually, because I could make Redoer, Banish Redoer. This summons back. We can make a second rank 4. I guess Utopia. We could do that. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, thank God. For once, they had no Max C. So we're gonna make Redoer. We're gonna activate Redoer, banish itself. Then this should activate the Reborn. And then I guess we're gonna make Utopia. It's either that or Michaelis. Yeah, let's make Utopia. I'm gonna set Starlight Road. And center and Flamville counter heater. Okay. That's not too bad. We end with 2 rank 4s on the field. That's pretty good. Plus 2 back row. Starlight Road could protect a bit. Redoer activates. We're probably going to draw a monster off the top anyway. He's playing a 60-card deck. We actually got a spell. Mystic Plasma Zone. Okay, we're in for a treat here. If he's playing this, we're in for a treat. Okay, go ahead and add your card. Well, if he's playing End of the World, okay, he's not. Oh well. If he was, though, that'd be pretty funny. If he was playing the, I know the ritual spell's End of the World. What's the monster called? Like King of Oblivion or something? If he was playing that, then we could actually screw him over pretty hard with Starlight Road. Set. Nice. Just keep on setting. Just keep on setting, buddy. Okay. They always set before the battle phase. These doofuses. They always set before the battle phase. They always. Master of Chaos. I've never seen this card before. The hell is this card? First fusion summon, you can target one light or dark, in your graveyard to special summon it, so Dark Magician. You can tribute one... Are you kidding me? Wow, this card's actually powerful. Wow, okay. You can tribute one light, and one dark monster. Banish all monsters your opponent controls. Okay, wow. Yeah, he does have that, okay. Fusion summon card destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one spell in your graveyard, add to your hand. Okay. I've never seen this card played before, but you know what? He actually has stuff he can do. Let me go ahead and activate this now. That would have been nice to have earlier. Yeah, sadly, Starlight Road does not trigger on cards being banished. I'm surprised this didn't trigger. That's weird. I'm surprised that didn't trigger. Alright, how am I gonna handle that card? Alright, I've returned. Welcome back. I could witch. Issue with that is... yeah, I'm not gonna have any way to get into a guaranteed rank for to handle that, which is unfortunate. Eternal Soul. Okay, so we are just dead then, unfortunately. Unless he gets Feather Duster. If he does have Feather Duster, we actually live, which is funny. Yep. Oh well. Do I have a spellcaster? Maybe? He's a spellcaster. Okay. Is Ellis a spellcaster? He is, okay. Ellis might... No. Ellis would just die. But... maybe he's got something weird. It has to be an attack position, too. That's pretty bad. Oh well. I mean, this duel I can't really complain as much. I did have a decent number of monsters. He just had a crazy card that was actually out to my board, which it happens. You'd think with this being the end of the month, there'd be some easier duels for me, but I can't believe I lost to the guy using Mystic Plasma Zone, but it happens. We're going second. We do have our Clashing Souls, which is pretty good. Very nice board breaker. For a guide. Good card. Gonna make a rank 3 Fangin, classic target. However, the effect does not activate when it's sent to the graveyard because of Oh, they're gonna make a link too. Well, now it's gonna activate. Verte Anaconda. Okay, interesting. Okay, What the hell? Relinquished. Is he using Anaconda to make a relinquished fusion? He is! Oh my god. He's crazy. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I can't believe he went into this, okay, with fucking Verte Anaconda. Okay, okay, that's a choice. How does this work for Layton? Monster with the same type. This is a plant? I doubt there's going to be any plants here. That's a spellcaster. There's also no... Well, what about fusion? Fusions are monster with the same attribute. I could steal that. So we could do that at least. So I guess if I steal that, it blows up. It does blow up. So that's not gonna be good. I guess we're just gonna summon Wing, who heal this, send that back. Yeah. Yep. He might have the hand trap for this. He does. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. If he pays the 2,000 life points again, that's pretty good for us. Okay. Okay, that's a spellcaster. And attribute. It's a dark, so we could do this. Okay, yeah. Man. Feather destined me for 3. He's just gonna do it again. But now what is he gonna make? Nightmare Shark. Detach one, then target one water monster. This card can attack directly. Take a bit of damage. Is he gonna make him? He's gonna make Zeus. Is that the play? He's gonna make Zeus. Yeah. Well, there's Zeus. Okay. Okay. If I activate this effect, he's just gonna board wipe me. Probably. Well, probably not, actually. He probably wants to wait until I at least have 2 monsters, I bet. I doubt he's crazy enough to just board wipe me instantly. Really? You're gonna hit your card too, buddy. I guess so, sure. Okay. I guess so. Well, I guess if he's crazy enough for that, sure. Yeah, people are crazy. It's literally just a level 4 guy, like that's it. It's nothing that crazy, but he freaked the hell out. I guess I'll set this. No, he's just gonna do it. He's just gonna shotgun it, isn't it? Isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he's literally just gonna shotgun this thing. If I were to set the counter trap. You'd think the games would be easier, but I mean, I've been having pretty bad hands. And pretty bad luck. Some opponents with like crazy movements, crazy moves and shit like this. It actually is 2,500, but okay. Okay. Oh, bot, you. Relinquished Anima, yeah. I mean, like, all these duels I've won against, like, have had the craziest weeder stacks, but I've just not been opening up good hands here, really. Or, like, I don't have the right hands to counter them, really. Or, like, they're the most cautious people you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, this guy freaks out whenever I do anything. 500 attack. That's unfortunately not... Yeah. Yeah, I think we just lose. Yeah, sadly, I think we do just lose. I'm just gonna go with surrender, because I think this is a loss already. I'll be lurking, my old neighbor will be stopping by soon. Alright. Have a nice lurk. Have a nice time with your neighbor. Unfortunately, we just have not been... Like, they're not good duelists. Like, that other guy was running Mystic Plasma Zone. This guy was running Relinquished, but... I just don't have the right hands to stop them. Like, this guy is, like... This Relinquished guy is, like, super cautious. Like, he would not let me do a single thing without freaking out. Let's see here. I guess we're gonna just go for Witch. Downside is I already have Chalice in hand. We can't search for it, but... He could very easily Ash the Witch. If he does that, we probably just die. And given by the profile icon... Okay. We can actually stop this. I'm going to switch this out now. Because unfortunately these monsters in the... Yeah, okay. I think we just lose here then. Yeah, unfortunately the Horus monsters, they just come out without actually a... They don't make a chain link when they come out of the graveyard, right? They special summon themselves out of the graveyard innately. It's an innate. So I kind of had to do that there. Oh, Master Pack-In. Is this the legendary Masochist mirror match? After all this time? They have a hand trap. Let's go for this. We're gonna make Utopia because I have Ellis in hand already. So Ellis would be a good follow-up. One card follow-up next turn, basically. I'm Ooh, that's also pretty good, too. And then we're going to set these two. And pass. Okay. That does suck for us. I think I kind of have to shotgun this. Yeah, we had to do this, sadly. Okay, pretty good for us. Then we can end phase, we grab this back. We can summon out Wanku, which is pretty good. Imprisoning Mirror is also very good. Alright. Given that he's running this, I assume he's pretty new still, so he might be running high defense. With that being the case, let's attack with Utopia. Wow, okay. This card not equipped with an equipped card is destroyed by battles with an opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon this card, and if you do, equip that monster your opponent controls to this card. That's going to be an issue, so we have to say no to that. Like, it would still lose to Wanku, but we can't let that go through. Main 2. We'll set this. We have quite a few ways to negate now. We have quite a few ways to negate. So we have Wanku to pop any of the small guys. If he does make something big, we have Utopia. Ice Knight, okay. Okay. Interesting. I think we just use Utopia. Might as well. Alright. A second mirror won't do a whole lot for us. I think let's just summon out Ellis. I forgot she's small. I mean, I could negate Wanku, which is funny enough. Fuck it, this is gonna be funny. Sure. Negate my Wanku. Then Ellis will rank up into Michaelis, because that's gonna reborn it. And we're just gonna banish it. Does this have a graveyard effect? No. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the win. Nice. He probably didn't expect me to have Michaelis. Let's check him out. Let's check out his deck. It's been a while since I had a Masochist mirror match. And this guy's definitely more new to it. Yeah, he's definitely just kind of started this off, I bet. So he actually has some good cards. But he doesn't have anything too crazy, I think. Not yet. Like, this card's pretty nifty. You can just steal cards, which is always handy. He's running a bit of Infernoids, which is fair enough. Yeah, I think this is still a little all over the place. Plus 42 cards, which is a little weird, but... he has some good cards like Swarm. Hydrolander is a card I actually have too, but... wait, do I not have it? Actually, I have 0. Never mind, I thought I had it. Maybe it's on my other account. Yeah, I think he's probably like a little bit behind where I'm at in terms of pulls. Because some of this still feels a little weird. Like, you probably don't need this, for example. Granted, he does have some pretty good extra deck cards. Like, this card's pretty nuts. It's basically just Time Thief as a Synchro 8. Unfortunately, this is going to get banned soon. It's a card I also have, but it's not something I actually summoned that often, just on the very rare occasion even when I did run it, but I don't run it these days anyway. This card is a card I really want. It's actually very good. This one as well. Besides the fact I have Exo Sisters, this card is just generic removal. He actually has rank 8s. I wish I had some rank 8s, because I actually have some level 8s I can special summon easily. But I don't actually have any rank 8s I can make. I just have one that needs 2 level 8 normals, which is never gonna happen with my decks. Yeah, he's got some good cards like Boot Enforcer, Cerberus. But it definitely feels like he's still fairly new to Masochist as well. Not like some of the other Masochists I've dueled against, where it's like they just have like full combo crazy stuff. He definitely feels like he's newer, which is I mean, that's a first for me to face a fellow Masochist that's probably newer to the challenge. And hopefully he does continue on his journey. Oh, we got a UR. Pretty neat. Let's see what we get. Warrock Skylar. Okay. Probably not going to use it. I'm just going to be frank. Ah, Infernobles. That's funny since we just faced one. Infernoble Knight Turpin. While this card is an equipped card, the equipped monster can be treated as a tuner if you use a synchro material. You only use each of the following effects once per turn. If you control a monster equipped with an equipped card, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. But if you summon it from the graveyard, banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one warrior monster you control. Equip this card to that monster you control as an equipped spell. It's not bad. It has good graveyard recursion, but we would need like a lot of Infernobles to actually make the graveyard recursion viable. Simorg, Bird of Calamity. When this card is normal summon, you can summon Simorg from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard and your opponent controls no cards in their spell and trap zone, you can special summon this card in defense, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Wing Beasts. Not bad. Oh? Fluandereeze and M-Pen. If this card is tribute summon, you can add one Fluandereeze spell trap from your deck to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one monster. While this tribute summon card is in the monster zone, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters they control in attack position. Once per battle during damage calc, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand. That opponent's monster's current attack and defense become halved. Not bad. General Gantala of the Ice Barrier. I mean, Ice Barriers all suck unless they're extra decks. Unless they're the synchro cards in the extra deck. Regenesis Warrior. We got more Regenesis cards. It's always handy. Oh, give me a second. Sorry about that, my allergies have been pretty bad today. Alright, so with 2500 is on the field, you can special summon this. And quick effect, you can tribute this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. I mean, it's good. I kind of had to run it, I feel. Starlit Papillon, which we've already pulled before, and for the UR, it's Lunalight Leo Dancer, which needs Lunalight Panther Dancer, a card I don't even have, plus 2 Lunalight monsters. Must be fusion some with the above fusion materials. Yeah, so we can't make this in any way possible, but we have the Lunalight boss monster, I guess. I can see what Fluandereeze cards I have. Maybe I could do something with that, but we'll see. It's kind of a shame the only win I've had today was against the fellow Masochist, but you kind of have to take what you get in this challenge. Balloon Lizard. This is like the slowest burn ever. And Rocket Jumper. The only cards on your opponent's side of the field are defense positions. This card can attack directly. Okay. Disturbance Strategy. Your opponent shuffles their entire hand into the deck and draws the same number of cards. Well, if you pair this with Droll and Lockbird, it's actually crazy, but that's a crazy 2-card combo you have to open up. You have to hard open it. Blue Mountain Butter Spy. Cannot be normal summon / set. When you normal summon a warrior monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. I mean, it's not bad, but we don't have enough warriors. Hero Ring. Okay. Just a bad crap equip card. Alright, let's take a look and see if I have any like Fluandereeze cards I could play. I doubt it. I think I have like one other card, but we'll see. Yeah, I have one other card, so there's no way you can do that. But I could play this. This is just Compulse, basically. I I guess we play this and take out Kuebiko, because this is basically just better Kuebiko, I'm not gonna lie. This is basically just better Kuebiko. So let's go and do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad, okay. Let's go continue on a little bit further. I want to have like probably a 2-hour stream today, and then I'm going to raid Sotir. Grexen. I'm assuming this is a bot. Alright, this is a pretty monster-heavy hand here. We do have the GOAT, Buzzsaw Shark. Making ourselves Kragan. And we have a Starry Dragon Cycle as well to protect it. Not bad. Take a look at Grexen. 59 card deck, 15 card extra deck. 59 cards is weird. You might as well go for 60 at that point. I'm still leaning towards probably a bot, especially with the long draw phase he had there. That's usually typical for bots. Dark World, okay. Well, seeing that makes me think he's not a bot then? Might not be a bot. Nope, that sucks. One day I'll get a Stealth Kragan spawn. It'll be so wonderful. That's really... Yep, that's certainly a thing. Hey Deathbringer, how you doing? Fortunately, we've not been having We've not been having good wins here. Let's go ahead and Starry Dragon this. And... yeah, what's this do? I always forget. he could just get it back. That's gonna hurt us so bad, because he's gonna trigger his discard, he's gonna draw 2. I had to take this. So I'll at least slow him down a little bit. Okay. He also has that. He's got all the engines. He's literally got all the engines here, it seems. Yeah, so far my only win today was against a fellow Masochist. And it seems like probably one that's like... one that's probably just more recently started their Masochist challenge than me. Bah. I did get another nice card today. I got a Regenesis Warrior. That's neat. Just another nice interrupt. A nice card? Yep, it sure is. I think we're probably screwed here. So you can make a like a rank 8 here. There's a lot of powerful rank 8s. Or you could just go for damage. That's also true. Zombie vampire, yeah. He also has like full Fiendsmith combo here too. It would probably just cooked, I'm not gonna lie. The only card that could save me here is like Clashing Souls. But only if Clashing Souls didn't require me to pay life point. So that's not actually gonna do anything. Well, I guess it could do something if I have like the right number here. I don't even have well, I have a special summon. What's this do? When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, you can detach one negate. You do inflict 1,000. That sucks. He could have probably killed maybe? He probably could have killed me. Yeah. We're probably dead here anyway. Like, I could, like, do, like, Michaelis. Clear this. Pop that, and that's about it. Or pop this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna surrender here. Just to make it faster. Like, he probably could have killed us last turn. And I don't have the right hand here to win. We'll go first. Have you seen the ban list that got dropped? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I know a lot of people are celebrating that Appaloosa is finally getting banned. And that Master Duel has come up with a solution for their alt art problem. Alright, let's see here. We have some pretty good options here. I can make Utopia, I can make Michaelis. I could do... let's see. If I uppercut her with Sage, grab the counter trap, I have a spell/slash trap negate, which is pretty good. If I go into Michaelis. Or I could draw one off of Star Drawing. But I think I'm gonna go with uppercutter. Oh yeah, also I did actually pull a good Link boss monster. However, I don't think he's gonna show up that much, but I have the option now, which is pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So we have the Boxer in the graveyard. Regenesis Warrior is online. Our spells trapped here are all also gonna be online as well. 2,500 defense. We might as well put it in defense. If I go the match, I will have to sacrifice the warrior, which is unfortunate, but if it hits my opponent harder, that's probably good. Okay. They're gonna draw 2. That's always kind of scary to see. I could negate it. I see in the title it's Avermax, which is a crazy card. Yeah. I mean, this is gonna... it's draw 2. I feel like I should negate it. Yeah, let's go just do it. Lab or something it could be, yeah. It's burn, okay, it's burn. But Goes in Match actually doesn't really do much of anything. Okay. Well, if he had Lava Golem, he would have used it by now. I think it might just be worth using this so he can't Lava Golem me, like, at all. Oh, this is an Earth. I thought it was a Light. It's probably worth using this so he can't Lava Golem me, even if I do lose this. It's probably... I could wait for, like, next turn, though. Because he didn't have it this turn. Yeah. I guess we'll just go for damage. He might banish this, but that's kind of unlikely, I think, honestly. Each time one monster is sent from the field to the graveyard and inflict 500 points of damage. Okay. Go battle phase, attack. I think I had to pop this, actually. Because when I flip Goes in Match, next turn it's going to do a lot of damage to me. Yeah. I'm going to toggle on, flip it into the draw phase. That way, Regenesis does come back to me, which is neat if it ever comes up again. I'm gonna do this now, so he can't Lava Golem me. I'm gonna keep light, so I can keep popping his spells and traps. Okay, I guess he could be running the one that burns you. Didn't expect that, not gonna lie. No, he's actually got... Okay, he's going for it. That's gonna suck. That came out of nowhere, okay. Okay. That sucks. That just came out of nowhere. Legitimately. Not expecting that. I think we did, yeah. Like, these are the opponents I've been facing, like, today. Like, they're running, like, the most stupid nonsense ever, and then they just have this shit come out of nowhere. This targets, right? It does. Fucking hell. Yeah, because it just burns me anyway, so we just lost. Yeah, this is kind of what I've been facing all over today, is just... They're playing nonsense decks, and all of a sudden I see, like, super good cards. Yeah, that's... He's running Scrap Iron Scarecrow in his burn deck. That's wild. Painful, yeah. I mean, like, most Masochist decks, they can't beat this. He's running Track Black in his extra deck. I mean, most of it doesn't care, but... Most of his extra deck doesn't matter, but it does suck that... Unfortunately, we lost to this. Yeah, this has just kind of been a shame. Like, today, we've just had a lot of these duels that they're playing nonsense, and then all of a sudden they bring out crazy powerful stuff. I think we just go for Redoer. We'll set and set. Yeah, it's still kind of crazy to me I pulled Avermax, but... I have yet to summon him. And now that I think about it, I have yet to summon out a Cowboy, too. I mean, he's here, though, just in case. Just in case I need him. Okay. Alright. Red Resonator. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about this now. I should have read this before. Otherwise, I probably would have just made a dodge now. Any random Link 1s or 2s to go into Avramax? Just, the only Link one I have... I guess I have some. I have, like... the Sun Avalon Link one. I have a Link Spider. I got an extra one outside the starting one. I got... Spirit of White. Not Spirit of White. Like Dragon Spirit or whatever for the blue eyes. But that one locks you into Dragon, so we can't use that. Okay. Doesn't have any tuners here. That was it? Okay. Alright. Regenesis Warrior. Okay. Okay. I mean, we might as well just do this now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna lose that for a bit, which does suck.
Sit. I said, sit.
Bah.
All right. Only for carrots.
Bah. So we want to kill this thing. I could go into Pentastag for, like, no reason at all. No point to doing that, though. We might need it in the future, so best to save it. Yeah, sadly I don't have a way to make Regenesis Warrior here. If I had SP Little Knight, that'd be crazy. Okay. does suck. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Interesting. Okay. He didn't even bother to attack. Okay. Very weird. That's very weird. He didn't choose to attack. And because of that, I get to kind of go off here. Trap card's not bad. I could send this to the top of his deck. He just draws this again. It doesn't really do much on its own, so that's actually pretty good for us. We don't really want it in the graveyard because it does have this graveyard effect, so I think that's a good use for that. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to make Michaelis. Actually. Yeah, probably best to make Michaelis. Or, hold on, wait. If I do you, it's 1,000, that's 3,300 plus 2,400. A decent amount, but not enough to kill. Even if I did use this effect, that wouldn't be enough to kill. Yeah, let's just go for Michaelis. Plus, Michaelis will make Leaf Place even bigger, because we're going to send more cards to their graveyard. I think he's cooked here. So first we attack with Michaelis. This will send 2 more cards to their graveyard, which is going to make Leaf Place huge. Absolutely massive Leaf Place. I guess I might have been able to kill him, but we should be fine. We know his top deck. Yeah, we know exactly what he's going to top deck. And this is just going to bounce it to the hand. He's just going to end with nothing. Activate Redoer. Cypher Twin Raptor. What's that doing in his deck? I'm just gonna bounce this in case he's got something weird going on. I mean, that should seal the deal. Okay. There we go. They surrendered. That was a solid win. What was their deck like? It's just a bunch of, like, Resonator stuff with, like, the tiniest ever Dragon Maid package. The tiniest one. For some reason. It's there, but it's there. Okay. That was a weird deck, but a win's a win. Hopefully we get something nice. And double summon is wild, yeah. Level modulation is level support. Sylvan Miko range. Miko orange. Nice. This card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard. You can activate the top card of your deck if it's a plant, send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. If this card is excavated from the deck and sent to the graveyard by card effect, all plants gain attack and defense. Bright's Blessing, any light ritual monster, okay? Pendulum Impenetrable. This turn cards and pen zones cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also negate any effect activated by your opponent that targets a card in the pen zone. Manga Ryuran. Wacky Meru Boulder. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one Iron Core of Kwakimeru, or one level 4 or lower Kwakimeru. Nova Summoner, very old classic card, Battle Recruiter. Blaze Cannon. This is Winged Dragon of Raw support, so it's useless. Bro, for real, just bought 3 separate structure decks and decided a ball? Yeah, basically. Yeah. He tossed in like the tiniest ever Dragon Maid package, a bunch of Resonators, and like some Cypher stuff, I guess? Weird deck. Token Thanksgiving in contract with the Dark Master. He uses this to summon Zork, but Zork sucks. It's a shame. I was pretty close to hitting Plat 3 earlier this month, but I don't think I can hit it today. Probably not. My opponent's going first. I'm just going to let them combo off for a second here and be right back. That is a lot. I honestly probably can't beat this. Like, as is, I probably couldn't beat this. They just have so much advantage on me, so... Like, this is literally 10 cards, 11 cards now. Let's go just get out of here. They have so much advantage on me, I'm not gonna even bother. If I already had, like, a Clash of Souls in hand, maybe I'd stick it out. But I didn't. I don't want to sit around and see if I top deck one. I'm not gonna sit around and see if I have like the 3% chance I top deck one. Okay, this hand's not bad. We can make Kragan and something else. Kragan and Utopia? That'd be pretty good, I think. Oh. Effect Veiler, next. Fucking hell. That's so annoying. They always have Maxi when I have Summoner Monk. They always have it. At least today they have. I think I had to play into it, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna go all out here, which sucks. It's fucking tier limits. Tier limits. Okay, that sucks. Yep. Then we getting shafted? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Do I even try? Do I honestly even try? I guess that's not gonna even add the card to hand, the Chalice. I guess we'll try. I mean, I'm gonna play the Maxi when I'm fighting against tier elements, which fucking sucks. Dragon Maid's really the Fiendsmith engine of Plat 5, basically, yeah. Jesus, this is gonna suck so much. Well, we're gonna make Kragan. Yeah, I don't know why the Dragon Maids are doing in here, but they're there, I guess. These are dark. That's a water. Let's go ahead and just pop this. I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Go ahead and activate your effect. Thankfully, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror does stop the Pyramid cards. Okay, he milled nothing here, that's fine. That's actually good for us, okay. I guess I'll fucking try to negate Parlor Dragon Maid. Fucking Parlor Dragon Maid. We failed. Michaelis. If I didn't have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror in hand, I would not even bother trying. Oh, I forgot I had this in Graveyard. I should have just made Utopia. I completely forgot that. Oh well. Yeah, kind of bunged that. I should have made Utopia. He's got so many cards in hand. Okay. Okay. I guess so. Yep. Sure. I'll negate that. I guess we'll pop this. So you can't change over that easily. Oh, he had Tiding anyway. Oh well. Didn't notice that. Forgot that I even had a graveyard effect, honestly. Okay. Okay. I guess that's... Yeah, that's actually handy there. So you can change over. This seems more like Dragon Maids with Tearlaments sprinkled in. Yep. Unfortunately, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is conflicting with the Kraken. I can't negate this. Okay. I guess that overrides that. That's kind of funny. He summoned out the Verte to use the effect nobody ever uses on Verte. It's pretty funny. Super Poly. Okay, we just cooked them. Yeah, we just cooked. We're just cooked. No point sitting that out. Actually use that effect to bait an Appaloosa negate. Nice. Sadly, we already have Uppercutter's search target in hand. That's unfortunate. Well, yeah, you won't have to worry about Appaloosa anymore, since it's getting banned. I guess I can make Utopia. I'm always leaning more towards Michaelis anyway. Actually, no, it's better if I do Michaelis, because then Flamville counters online, so I kind of should anyway. Okay. Set 4, 1 Michaelis. Well, set 3, and then 1 Michaelis. If they're playing a dark deck, we probably have a good chance here. Oh, they are playing a dark deck. That's good. That's good. Do I just negate this? This is just pure advantage every turn. Or do I save Do I save the negate for, like, the rank ups? Probably the rank ups. Yeah, it's gonna be the Reign of the Reptiles? Yeah, it's gonna be. I guess we'll let this through. If he gets, like, the rank up, then we use that on it. Or he's just gonna set a bajillion cards. Negate! He might just scoop seeing that. Okay, no, he's a little more determined. A little bit more determined than that. I guess we're gonna summon up Paragon. Go battle phase. We're gonna attack. I think it's probably just best if I clear the continuous spell now so he doesn't get more advantage. Negate that card's... okay. I'm not using this card's effects. That's still gonna get destroyed. So he just wasted that for nothing. Yeah, I think this game's gonna be a win. This is like one of those games where I have like the hard counters to stop my opponent. And like they did not have a good starting hand. So this feels like a very winnable game here. Paragon can also throw some wrenches in the plan, which is good too. I could just snipe that with this. If he has no normal summon, then if I snipe this now, then Paragon doesn't blow up, which is pretty good. Okay, it still blows up. Unfortunate. It's negated. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Michaelis, attack. They just surrendered. Nice. Alright. That was just a nice, clean win there. Let's see if we get anything nice here. Or Sarctic, Plinth Charge. Or Sarctics are kind of meh, so not gonna bother reading that. Hibernation, well, I'll check it to see if it's generic, because sometimes these cards are like named in archetypes. They have like an archetypal name, but they're actually generic sometimes. But this one is archetypal. Hibernation Dragon. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one level 4 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. While you control no link monsters, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Dark Dragon Link in your graveyard, special summon it. I mean, this card's not bad, but I don't have a deck that can work with it. Trap Gatherer. The Quip card. This card is like... it supports Trap, cards as an equip spell? It's so weird. Yugia End. It's Yugia Support, which we don't have like any cards for. Dark World Ascension. Well, this lets us fusion summon a Fiend Fusion using monsters on your field or graveyard, which is pretty good. So, like, this is a card that is Dark World named, but it's actually kind of generic. Blackwing Bore the Spear. Blackwing card. Very old, not going to bother with it. Huh, Sky Striker Ace Rose. Okay. Not bad. If an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of your card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, then you can negate the effects of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. I mean, she's not bad. She can come out of the graveyard in certain niche scenarios. So she has a bit of recursion, which is pretty good. I might include her in the deck. And a Valkyrie card. It's Valkyrie, so we're not going to bother reading it. Plus, she's level 3, so probably not worth it. Yeah, we could check if there's any good Fiend Fusions. Yeah, we could do that. If there is, like, anything that's, like, super generic, then I might actually run it. So, we'll see. Dragonic Knight. Like a weird hand trap, I guess. Raid Raptor, it's level 3. Well, if it was level 4, I don't think I would even consider using that card anyway. Cloudian, it's a Cloudian. Bonon Pulse Dragon. Generic level 4 tuner, and generic level 4 synchro. When this card is synchro summon, you can declare level 1 to 3. This card becomes that level. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except for a synchro summon using this card as material. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use it, but it's there if I ever need it, I suppose. Let's see. So, Fiend Fusions. What do we have? Terrible. 2 DDD monsters. One Edge Imp monster plus 1 Fluffle monster. One Despia monster plus 1 Light monster plus 1 Dark monster. Yeah, unfortunately these are... Yeah, I mean this is the most generic one here, but it requires 3 materials, which... That's a little too hefty. You can see what DDDs I have. It needs 3 Ds, so the 2 Ds are not good enough. Which, like, I only have like 1 card for that anyway. I have like 1 here. 1 here. That's it. So it's like never gonna happen. Is there any like good generic targets for future reference? Let's see. Huh. I guess if I ever get a good, like, Infernoid package, I could use it to do this. Yeah, not worth it? Yeah, no. 3 level 10 monsters is interesting. This is interesting, I guess. That's interesting. This is fairly generic if we ever get this, and it's only a rare. So something like this might be possible. If we get a card like this, then I might consider running it, because I think this is probably more likely as a rare. And it's fairly generic. If I ever get enough Masochist cards to use with it. I mean, so I guess looking at that, there is some options for that in the future, maybe. Right now, not really. I could play Rose. She can't tag out right. No, she can't tag out like Ray can. But she can come out from the graveyard. Let's see here. I mean, what would I even take out? Honestly, I guess not really anything. I guess I could take out a spell or trap for more monster consistency. But at this point, I think it's probably good enough. I only have 16 at this point. I do like having layered interactions. Yeah, she's probably not worth it. Like, this only comes up against Link decks, being real. Otherwise, she's probably not going to do anything. Alright. I'm probably going to do a few more games, and that's probably going to be it. Bit of a shame I couldn't hit Plat 3 this month. We were pretty close, but I think the deck needs a little bit more power. God. This hand is not it. I guess I just set everything. Well, I guess I can't really set this and these two here. So I guess we'll just set these two, and hopefully that's good enough. I mean, I only have 16 spells and traps now. I want to see what the odds are for, like, this sort of hand. I mean, the odds to only have one monster is 7.3%. That's not good. Oh, that's gonna be great. So we're just going against Burn. Oh, great. Double chain energy. Okay. Well, Redoer does a good job versus Burn. At the K 1000. If they just kill the witch now, we're probably kind of screwed. Is he just gonna banish his entire extra deck? I imagine he is going to. Yep. It could very well be, yeah. I kind of had to just go for it, even if it's only going to be a little bit of damage. Yeah, this one actually feels like a competent deck here. I mean, they could be playing, like, the Mirror Force that burns you, but I doubt they will use it on this, of all things. At the very least, this also hits him, too, so he's gonna have to pay 1,000 for everything. That card's kind of crazy. It's funny you see actual cards on this, actual card arts on this. If I had that card, that would actually be insane, because like most of the time I only go into like 1 or 2 cards. So I could banish my entire extra deck and they have like basically no options. That's great. It's actually Gren Maju. Well, that your cards don't come back, I realized. Go ahead, book it. Thankfully, Chalice can activate in the damage step, so we can still kill their Gren Maju. We had to go for Redoer since it is kind of a burn deck. We need the ability to dodge around stuff. We attack into it. We can toggle on just in case here. 4 damage calc, activate Chalice. Pay 1,000 for this. Okay, now that I have Redoer on the field, I feel a lot more comfortable. Redoer handles a lot in like a burn sort of deck. Kaiju, well now we know he plays Kaijus. Okay. I could send that back to the top of his deck. Do I go for Paragon? I think I kind of should. Because it stops him from doing kaiju stuff. Yeah, I think I do. If he has something like Ring of Destruction, he's forced to use it on the Paragon, basically. If he wants to kaiju me, anyway. I probably should attack with Redoer in case he has the Burning Mirror Force. Fucking gnats getting in my face. We're gonna toggle on, then we're gonna go end phase. And we're gonna activate Redoer. We can't play a card now? He can't, no. I can force his draw to be useless. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna send this to the top of his deck. I was thinking about sending a Chain Energy to the top of his deck. But in case he had something weird. In case he had, like, I don't know, like a Draco King or whatever card. If I sent back one of these, he might have been able to tribute another one or something. Alright, nice. Yeah. Thankfully, Redoer is really good against burn decks. That was a weird deck, though. I should check out what that was, because it's like Gren Maju plus burn. GG, thank you. Ooh, you are. That's nice. Lyrilusk, Sapphire Swallow. You control a Winged Beast, you can special summon both this card and one level 1 Winged Beast from your hand. That's pretty good. When Xyz, that was someone using this card. There's Xyz summon, you can target one Lyrilusk monster in your graveyard, attach it to it as material. That's pretty good. Dream Mirror Phantasm's a card we already have. Beedroid, Denden, Daiko, Duke. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon Spirit Returner from your hand or graveyard, except this card. Okay. Light Ray Grepher. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one level 5 or higher light. Once per turn, you can discard one light monster, banish one light monster from your deck. Not bad. Second copy of Naturia Leo Drake. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Very old card. Once per turn during your next standby phase after this card was destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, destroy all spells and traps on the field. Well, on Pagratops or Unicorn, that'd be great. General Grunard of the Ice Barrier. He's an Ice Barrier main deck, so he probably sucks. Yeah, he does. Alright, let's see. I'm getting more Fluanderese cards. Fluanderese and the Advent of Adventure. Banish one Winged Beast monster from your hand or face-up field, add one Fluanderese monster or Fluanderese field spell from your deck to your hand, then gain 500 life points. Yeah, I mean, this is like my third Fluanderese card, so I can't use it. I really can't use it, sadly. That's unfortunate. Hopefully the Legacy Pack gives me, like, Crag and Spawn or something. That'd be nice. I think I'm gonna end it after this. I think that's a nice spot to end it. Mutant Mindmaster and Melting Red Shadow. Yeah. Both these suck. Alright. Yeah, sorry we didn't really get anything usable. I kind of want to take a look at what I have for Lyrilusks, though. I don't think I have much, but I kind of want to see. I can just click this. I have like a few of these cards. All the extra deck cards for them are SRs or URs, though, which sucks. Okay. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be it for today. Sadly, no Plat 3 this month, but it is what it is. And let's go to raid a friend. But that's gonna be it for the YouTube video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end that here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a nice day. I did hope you enjoy this video, but I do hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye on YouTube.